Welcome to Spicy Toast Gaming. Thank you for tuning in to another Spicy Toast video. Today we're doing Yuumi versus Aurelion Sol. Now, Yuumi can be quite a bit of a slow champion, and Aurelion Sol matches can already go on quite long as it is. So I thought I would skip over recording the first couple encounters and just get to the first boss. That way you're not sitting through some of the more boring aspects of the match, and you can see Yuumi with a couple more star powers and how they're doing against tougher opponents. So for Yuumi, we have her at 3 stars, running with Gale Force, Warhammer, and Crusher. Since we're playing Yuumi as a attached unit, all of the extra text on the keywords or on the relics don't matter. The only thing that matters is keywords and stats. That's why we're going with Scout, Crusher, and the Warhammer. The Scout, while attacking twice, is really good. We're not going to get that round and recall me. And then this way, we're going to level up Yuumi a lot quicker. So essentially in 2 rounds, or 2 attacks, in 2 attack turns instead of 3. So that'll be very nice. And then with the stats and overwhelm, we're just trying to end the game as soon as possible. Right now we have Quick Draw, Raiding Party, Little Buddies. So every round we're getting more Poros. And then the star powers. So we're already summoning 2 1-cost Poros because of our 2-star. And then our 3-star, all of our units have faded. And when you target a faded ally, it gets an additional 1/1. Now this isn't just the first time in a round. Every single time you're targeting that unit, you are getting that additional 1/1. This is better than we originally thought it was going to be. Faded itself, when you target them, they get 1/1, but it's only the first time each round. So this additional effect is every time you target them. So that's pretty good. We have taken a bit of damage, but we were being a little greedy. Went for the shop to get another power instead of the heal. We really need to get a lot of powers to increase the speed of our win condition for Aurelion Sol. Aurelion Sol has perfected mana flow, so it's going to be a struggle to beat him. We have to take risks early in order to even beat Aurelion Sol. So we're going with Ashe. Ashe has Unyielding, and we'll see how Yuumi is able to do. If you enjoy these videos, definitely like and subscribe. We're still putting out daily content for Path of Champions, and we actually just hit 1,000 subscribers, which is pretty awesome since we haven't been doing this for too long. I think we'll actually hold on to our Elixir of Wrath. We don't have to worry too much about playing units since we're going to start out with 3 anyways. The Elixir of Wrath will be a nice counter to their Frostbite effects. Alright, very nice. We're able to get Yuumi. 2 cost because of our Quick Draw. Very good that we can utilize Yuumi's early game power to try to get a good amount of damage down on Ashe. And that Quick Draw power is the one we got from the shop, so that's why we didn't get that heal. So we're just trying to get rid of as many units as we can from them. So this attack here should level up our Yuumi, giving us a spell shield.
Let's find a new best friend.
we should just be able to open attack now, and... Oh, right, they have unyielding. Right. So we won't quite be able to win this round, but we've gotten a ton of damage down and already gotten through their extra health pool. We also have Minimorph, which is very powerful in the Aurelion Sol matchup, because quite often these champions just get to absolutely ridiculous health values, so being able to just get rid of them is quite nice. So we're going to Minimorph here before she attacks. We don't want her to frostbite another unit. So some of our units are getting a lot of stats, and that's because of Raiding Party. So when we damage the Nexus, the top unit on our deck is getting that 1/1. Open attack actually won't probably work, as they do have a decent amount of health still. So we'll play this a little slower. Getting our scout attack in.
I will unite the Freljord.
We'll just get Ashe out of the way, even though it will kill our unit. Alright, so there is the first boss down. That wasn't too bad. Alright, after the boss, we should get a champion item. So, unfortunately, neither Shadow Totem nor Reckoner's Mark will actually work on Yuumi, since we're playing Yuumi as an attached unit. So that would be a bit unfortunate. I think we will actually use a reroll here. We could get one of these on Akshan, but I don't think it would work out too well. I'd rather get some extra stats or keywords for Yuumi. Okay, so just a pickaxe, giving us a bit more damage, so we can try to end the game earlier. We really can't afford to make Yuumi cost more, and then yeah, Shadow Totem is not going to help us at all. That's one thing you really have to be careful of with Yuumi, is a lot of the different items or powers you can get for your champions just don't work. So like Black Cleaver does absolutely nothing on Yuumi if you're playing her as an attached unit, so some of those effects that are very powerful really don't actually help you. Alright, we'll go with Explosive Entrance. This should help us deal a decent amount of damage. For one, with our star powers, we're summoning 1 Poro every single round, so essentially 1 damage every round. That will scale well with Raiding Party, giving the top unit in our deck 1/1 every single round. And then also, we're summoning 2 1-cost Poros at the start of the game anyway, so yeah, this will both give us a good amount of damage and then also help buff up our top deck. Alright, we have Tahm Kench with Duplicate, and then Gangplank with Unyielding. Neither one is great. I think we'll go for the epic spells. I'm sad neither one of these is a champion node or an item chest, but I think Tahm Kench will be easier than the Gangplank with Unyielding. So we'll hold on to one of these. More summons gives us more damage, so not too bad. Perfect. We're wanting to draw Yuumi every single round, so we can play her for that 2 cost. And already this unit, it got buffed up by 3/3 just because of our star power summoning all these units. We'll play the Yordle Squire for free just to see what the enemy does.
Got this from a side quest.
Pablo's been down! Got his knee out!
Lead the way, Brooke. Wait, you've been following me?
So duplicate can be fairly strong, but that means they don't have some other powers such as unyielding, so you can sometimes burst them down before the extra stats or extra cards can really be an issue. So yeah, I'll just attack here. I'll save the other ones for blockers. Alright, let's just try to kill him with our little bit of burn damage. So we're using this to play a unit at burst speed. And then we'll do the goat to finish him off. Alright, very nice. I'm hoping we can get Yip's Genius to give all of our 1-cost units 2/2. Since we're playing so many 1-costs. This could be fairly nice since we are targeting units every round. Would give us good removal, especially since it's going to happen twice. Making Face Sprout free, though, not bad. I think we're going to go with Grappling Hook. We're probably going to need some removal in the Aurelion Sol fight. So this could come in quite handy. Alright, Karma, Duplicate, and Jin with Level Up. Yeah, we'll go for the Spells Chest. So I'm leaning towards either Celestial Blessing or Whimsy. So this could be good for countering enemies, but again, we're always focusing on Aurelion Sol. And normally what you're fighting Aurelion Sols are very powerful champions, so Whimsy wouldn't actually help us there. But Celestial Blessing, being able to give our units a rare item, but then also, if we're targeting a unit in play, with that Fated, they're going to be getting 2/2 from that as well. So I think we'll go with the Celestial Blessing.
In carnage I bloom like a flower in the dawn.
So hopefully we'll be able to just rush down Jin before he can do too much damage. Holding on to Minimorph, not bad. Sad that we did get the Safecracker. We're wanting to get some cheaper cards.
I never miss.
A bit unfortunate that we didn't get our Yuumi in the first round.
I don't need rules to know good from bad.
Come out, wherever you are.
So we're just trying to build out our board so we have blockers. We want to take as little damage as possible.
Ready? Captain's orders. Pull
Alright, so we still didn't get any of our like attach units, so a bit unfortunate there. Yeah, we'll play the Vagabond both to speed up our palace, but then also it's got a good amount of stats.
My first big mission.
Rob 'em blind.
So we're going to play Akshan here. They're probably going to block with like Annie, and we'll then buff him up so that he will be able to kill her.
Gotcha in my sights.
It's always good to plan ahead and try to see what you think the computer is going to do, and then how you can possibly counter that. Here, we don't really care if they kill, especially our cheap Poro, since we know we're going to get more every round.
I will showcase the beauty of tragedy.
Alright, so we're going to try to get rid of his spell shield. Well, actually... So if we got rid of his spell shield, then he's still going to be able to attack this round. We might be able to get around that, potentially. Since this is going to happen twice, one will get rid of the spell shield, the other one should kill him. And then also both of these target an ally levels up the one landmark, which is able to level up Akshan.
Justice was fast.
The denouement.
Alright, we'll just grant all allies a bit more stats. Alright, so we'll just use Minimorph on Hecarim.
Take everything.
Face death.
So yeah, Minimorph often against most opponents is a little bit overkill. It's too expensive to really be worth it quite often. But against Aurelion Sol, when you're going against these massive champions, it really can help you out. Alright, so I think we'll save these for Jhin, get rid of his spell shield, and maybe poke him down a little bit.
Got us covered.
Oh, alright, well. Thought they'd use Jhin, but I guess not. Alright, we're going to play the Tasty Fey Folk, just so that when we finish the game next turn, we'll be able to heal up a little bit.
Off we go.
How pedestrian.
Alright, very nice. So let's see what we can get from this shop. So a little conflicted here. The Crystal Ibex is decent, but it is a bit pricey. But Grind Sands is adding another card to our deck, which isn't great. I feel like we'll have to go with Scrying Sands, though. The fact that it's one cost, and then it's another combat trick that can potentially help us out. Don't really like how many cards we have in our deck, though, at the moment. That's going to be too slow and fill up our board too much. Spells costing one less. That's actually quite helpful. So, while it is a little annoying, this actually would be pretty decent, other than the fact that it just would be too slow counting down. So the Absolvers, or the Absolver, this is going to be very nice because we can target a unit with this. So they're going to get the 2-1 plus the 2-2 from getting targeted, and then we'll be able to make, hopefully, this return, and then do the same thing for another unit, just giving them more stats. And then the fact that we just got a power that our spells cost one less, both of these will just cost one, so we will actually grab a few of these. Zed, Power Overwhelming, or Victor with Duplicate. We'll go for Zed. This is an easier power. Also, we want the shop.
You've chosen well.
Alright, Sharesies, pretty decent. We'll hold on to the Minimorph for Zed. We'll get rid of the Mountain Goat, though. We won't need that. So Sharesies is pretty great because what it does lets you target 2 units and then also spread out the stats and buffs from your attachments. So that can be pretty good.
Lead the way, Book. Wait, you've been following me?
So they have Zed. They can't play him yet. I'm actually just going to try to go for as much damage as possible here. Are we going to be able to end the game in the first round? Oh, wow, okay. So, this is the power of Yuumi. It's not as great or as consistent as a lot of other champions, but you do have a lot of early game power that you're able to bring to the table. Yeah, we'll go with the Spell Shield. We're probably going to cut the Ibex because it's just too expensive. It is quite often a good card, but against Aurelion Sol, especially with mana flow, we have to be as fast as possible. So hopefully we just get a nice common power here. Yep, created cards cost one less. Alright, Draven Unyielding. We do have so many cards. Yeah, I prefer the Safecracker, actually. Being able to buff up our own units and then nerf an enemy will be a bit better. So yeah, quite often the Ibex can be quite strong because that grant an ally overwhelm. That it means you are targeting an ally, so then you're triggering that Fated buff and giving them that 2/2. But I do think this is just a bit slow for us. Honestly, we'll probably cut the Safecracker too if we can.
Welcome to the League of Draven.
So he shouldn't have any elusives. Yeah, we'll go with this. So sadly, we did not get any. We didn't get Yuumi. So we're just going to buff up our Akshan to an insane level and see if we can end the game. Probably won't quite be this round since he has Unyielding, but it's going to be a lot of damage right here.
I got big plans for this place.
So we're going to use
Fate
Go and
is
use
what
this.
I make. In and out.
Yeah, we're gonna go for it.
Looking for a hero for my hero.
I was actually thinking of the scout attack, but yeah, since we don't have the Yumi on him, won't quite be able to do that, but half their health in a single turn. So sadly they do have Unyielding, but this is gonna be a lot of damage.
Noxus will pay for what they did to us.
Let's boogie. Hey,
Defensive stance.
Why is this saying he is going to die? Oh, I guess,
oh god no.
yeah, since he doesn't have Overwhelm, his second attack will fizzle, so that won't actually be a big deal.
You cannot run from absolution.
That is an awful pun that he just did. Oh, man. Alright, so now what we can do, since we targeted this unit, we can have him kill Draven. We don't want them to be able to use that Midnight Raid.
Time for the money makers. My beautiful face.
Alright, so we should just be able to end this turn, end the game this next round.
This is justice.
So yeah, we'll just attack like this. They shouldn't be able to do anything. Alright, very nice.
Vengeance with a smile.
Alright, let's see what item we get here. Alright, so we'll go with Yumi and the Dragon Tooth, giving us 1-1 and Fury. Pretty decent. I'm hoping that we can get lucky and maybe get Evolution. So that's the power that every keyword you have gives you 1-1. If that'd be the case, we'd get a ton of stats. So we're going to go with that. So I think I'll go with Hold It here. We'll actually be fairly decent against Aurelion Sol and might help us survive the 1 or 2 more rounds to end the game. I'm going to go for the Epic Shop, most likely. So Darius with Level Up, or Fizz with Power Overwhelming. This will be much easier.
Let's go paddling.
Alright, nice. We got Yumi.
Let me at 'em.
We'll grab the Spell Shield unit, just so that we're a little bit safer.
This time, book. Ooh, shiny. Looking for a hero for my hero.
So we're just getting ready to end the game next turn. So we're just going to open attack here so they don't have any way to block. At least hopefully don't have any way. So this is our scout attack. We're going to play it safe and just attack here. And then we'll attack with everything after this. Very nice. Alright, let's see what that epic shot can give us. Sherzi is actually more likely to win us the game than the rally. Because with this, we can essentially move all of the stats and keywords from Yumi, whatever she's on, to another unit, meaning they get the Overwhelm, Fury, Scout, all of that, as well as, yeah, all those stats. Alright, little sad. Really was hoping for the evolution power. This will give us a little bit more damage. But yeah, having both the essentially burn spells for Spell Burn and Explosive Entrance, we'll be dealing a decent amount of damage, which will then be buffing up our top deck. And we can't afford anything else, but that's fine. So we have Yasuo with Perfected Mana Flow, Aurelia with Level Up, and then Perfected Mana Flow Aurelion Sol.
My destination. I'll tell you when I get there.
Alright, we'll get rid of... Yeah, we'll hold off on the Shadow Seer. Alright, let's see how much damage we can do in the first round. Potentially we'll be able to end the game. Alright, there's Steel Tempest. Yep, costs too much. So we should be able to kill him here. So block, we do this, we go to 8 plus the tough. So we won't be able to end the game here, but we're doing a ton of damage, and then plus all of our burn effects, we'll be able to chip them down next turn from summoning our units to playing spells.
Death is like the wind, always by my side.
And I'll just play a unit and end the game. Perfect. Not gonna lie, this is going better than I thought it would be. But I've had other games where it goes perfectly great all the way up to Aurelion Sol, and then you just get stomped out. So we won't bother with Ghost. We'll hold on to 1 Elixir of Iron, or Elixir of Wrath. The Elixir of Iron, I think that's the Freljord one. Alright, very nice. We got Yumi again. So a little sad we're not getting like one of the elusives, but
Showtime.
yeah, I'm thinking we're gonna be fine with this one dying. This way we're not gonna have any blockers, and we can save the Elixir of Wrath for this Poro after we buff it up with Yumi.
Lost the beat. I'm ready to play, bop, and knock over some cups.
'Cause, yeah, if we can, we want to be able to. Oh. Keep thinking we have Rally. Alright, so get that scout attack off, and then we will just attack again,
Where they fall, freedom grows.
and we should be good. Nice. Alright, so now just Aurelion Sol. So we do still have our revive, so we have another chance if things go horribly wrong. But this is Aurelion Sol with kind of the most powerful legendary power. At least we start with the attack token. We'll hold on to Akshan so we have a higher chance of drawing Yumi. Hold on to Grappling Hook because we might need it for removal. We'll get rid of the Stone Stackers though. Rainbow Fish could be decent here. Alright, we will start out with putting Yumi on the spell shielded one,
Where'd we end up?
so we're not going to get obliterated immediately. So we're actually just going to play all of these. We want to get as much damage down as possible. So playing the spell as well as summoning the unit will both do that. And this way, when we attack, we're going to get, again, more damage down. We're fine with any of these dying other than Yumi. So we'll actually just drag this here. We want to have room for another unit to get summoned next turn. Again, we're really just trying to get as much damage down as possible. Alright, so we have the Darius, but luckily he is going to get stunned, so we don't have to worry about that massive stat pool. Alright, they're just wanting to end the round. We're at 3 mana and they have 8. So they stunned us, which isn't great considering the fact that now our spell shield's gone. But we're just going to open attack, so that should level up our Yumi and give us spell shield again. And I'm going to go with Ghost, give us more damage and not be blockable.
Time to turn the page, book.
Alright, we were able to do it. Wow. We were able to beat Aurelion Sol. And with the most difficult power. That was impressive. I was surprised that we were able to do that. But Yuumi does have a lot of early game power, so just trying to focus on that, you can achieve some pretty great things. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you for watching that whole video, and thank you to everyone who has subscribed. We've hit over 1,000 subscribers in under 3 months. Thank you so much for the support, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, like the video. We're putting out daily videos covering everything Path of Champions related. I hope you guys have a great end of your year and a great start to your new year.